Love pacts written in each other's blood, a penchant for knives in the bedroom. Nothing was too outrageous. And it was all so flagrant, paraded in public, right down to the declarations of love tattooed on each other's flesh.
And is that Billy Bob there?
And that's Billy Bob, yeah.
He's always with you?
Yeah.
That was then, this is now.
Where's it gone?
Laser treatments.
Really?
Yeah.
How many?
I've had about 5.
What's that like?
It's okay, actually. I think if you want something gone, it doesn't matter.
You really want it gone?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Could you make that such a deep commitment to someone again, so symbolically, having that?
No, I wouldn't get somebody's name. And he wanted me to get his name, so that was part of... but I wouldn't, and I don't think it's a good thing to do, ever. But you do those things and you learn.
What went wrong with you and Billy Bob?
Nothing.
You're kidding me.
I'm kidding. We were great friends, and we had a laugh together, and we were like 2 high school kids. You know, we brought levity to each other's lives. But there's a lot more to life than that, and I realized that in these last few years. And we just became very different people. And so we had nothing in common overnight. It's very strange, but that happens.
Nothing in common, any contact?
No.
It surprises me because you were both so effusive in
It
your...
made him happy when I said how crazy about him I was, and it made him smile. He was my friend. And we were like 2 wild, fun kids, enjoying being in love. But that's not what marriage is, and it's not what marriage is about. And I've learned that now. And so it wasn't enough to hold a marriage.
Have you had a relationship since Billy Bob?
No.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. I'm pretty sure of it.
That's not what the gossip columnists say. They've linked her to a series of high-profile men, not all of them single. Among them, French actor Olivier Martinez, who just happens to be Kylie Minogue's boyfriend.
Did you steal Kylie Minogue's man?
No, they're still together, I'm sure. I don't know anything about their relationship, but he and I worked on a film together, and we went to a ball game. He's a nice guy. I'm sure they are a perfect couple.
Well, of course, the report was that she had to go to Montreal to rescue him from your clutches.
No.
No.
No, I wouldn't do that to another woman.
Ethan Hawke. There's photographs of you kissing him. It's all over the...
Photographs of me kissing Ethan.
Yeah.
I never deep kissed Ethan.
Well, there's these photographs in the magazines back in Australia of you passionately kissing him by the look of it.
Oh, that's probably from the film. There's absolutely no romance going on between me and Ethan. We're very good friends. Yeah, I was probably just saying hello. A few months from now, everybody will realize that Kylie and her boyfriend are very happy and continuing to be together, and Ethan and his wife are very happy, and there's no nothing going on, and it'll just fade away.
So you're not the Hollywood man-eater?
Oh, God. I'm so the opposite of that. It's ridiculous.
In fact, far from devouring men, she says she couldn't be more single.
So it's true, you haven't had sex for a year?
I haven't, no. If you knew my life and you knew how much I do in a day or how little... I don't have 20 minutes to... I haven't taken a bath. You know, I have to shower in 5 minutes and get back to whatever it is I'm doing. So I haven't had the time for any kind of relationship.
That is, except for the relationship with 2-year-old Maddox, her adopted son. Angelina fell for the new man in her life at an orphanage in Cambodia, a country where she now has a new home and a new job as a goodwill ambassador for the United Nations.
Have you grown up a bit?
Yeah, absolutely. And because of Maddox and because of my work with the UN and other things, I've learned that there are real things in life to be dealing with and focusing on, and I tend to worry less about or focus less on the incidental things.
Is there a little bit of that craziness still bubbling under the surface, though?
Oh, sure, but it's found a place. I think there's, you know, somebody said I was crazy because because of certain places I'm going with the UN, and they said, well, that's really dangerous and really stupid and really crazy, and I thought, well, so my crazy's found a purpose. It's in Africa.
Africa it is.
At just 28, Angelina Jolie is unique. An accomplished actress with an Oscar to her name.
I'm in shock.
She wields enough star power to command $12 million for an action hero blockbuster like Tomb Raider. She's from good stock. Her father is John Voight, also an Academy Award winner. But true to form, their relationship's hardly been conventional. After years apart, the pair finally got back together, playing father and daughter in the first Tomb Raider movie. And when I met them back then, it was all sweetness and light. Or so it seemed.
The world became just us, you know. It was, we weren't thinking about the world so much. It was a great joy.
You're very emotional, John.
Yep.
Why does it do that to you so much?
We had such a...
I'm okay, I can get through it.
I'm so happy that I'm not crying. I'm just, you know, you get so happy when you know, your parent loves you so much. Now I'm going to cry. But it's probably our one and only good, happy memory. And I'm glad we had it. And because it's nice to have had that. But that was it. And that was very much blown up for the press and in the press and, you know. But then as soon as we flew home from the press, I got a letter from him that was very different from the way he was speaking about me to you. It was how he actually felt about me, and it was hurtful, and I felt like I didn't want any more letters like that in my life.
That was when Angelina cut her father dead. He retaliated on national television, claiming she needs help for, quote, serious mental problems.
She's my kid, and I know if she gets help, my prayer is that she'll be able to feel and to understand true love.
I was surprised he did it publicly, but he's been saying that to me my whole life.
Will you ever reconcile with your dad? Do you ever see that happening?
No, absolutely not.
Gone?
Gone. Yeah.
Not a grandfather figure for your son?
Absolutely not. I really, to this day, really don't understand it, and I think maybe at some point my entire family, we could all go to some kind of, you know, we should all be analyzed to see which of us is nuts and which of us isn't, but...
Are you the nuts one?
I don't think it's me.
A divorce, an adoption, and a very public fallout with Dad may have calmed her down. But don't expect the twin set and pearls just yet. I suspect Angelina Jolie still has a shock or two left in her. So stand by for the next enthralling installment.
So if I came back in another 2 years...
Let's see.
Would you talk to me firstly?
Of course.
What do you think you would be like then? I've met 2 different women so far.
Well, hopefully I'll be that much smarter and that much more evolved as a woman and probably have another kid, and hopefully I'll be flying a plane because that's my big dream. I feel like I'm just finally beginning, so we'll see what happens.